All right. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for taking the time to plan your week with me, with us, all of us together. Something that I'm going to start implementing is we're going to do a monthly audit of your social media. I think if you're posting and not going back and really understanding what's effective and really coming from a place of, if I was an outsider, what would I think? You can just be on that definition of insanity forever and ever, doing the exact same thing and expecting a different result. So I think it's always good to take a pulse check to see like what are the things that your audience is actually responding well to. Taking your like a step outside of yourself and really looking at your social media and saying like, if I was a new person that was hopping on my page, like what would I think? So that's something that we're going to take some time to do today. We're also going to go through our typical weekly plan. Just going back through my notes. I was listening real quick to this IGTV actually right before I popped on and started hitting record, and they were talking about what are the what's like the formula to success? Like what do people that are successful, what are the components that they have? And this guy was talking about how there was like a test that they took to see what are like the common traits or the commonalities between people that are successful. And we often think it's diligence or AKA consistency. Like, oh, they're just consistent and that's why. But the reality is there's 4 key components that they were talking about. So I just wanted to touch on those things real quick. Perfectionism is one of them. And I don't want you to think you have to be perfect. Perfectionism comes into play in certain areas. That's like making sure that your spelling is on point. That when you're sending a message to people, that if you are using things like text replacement, that you're putting their name in, or you're taking the time to really like proofread your work. And I think perfectionism can also come into play with when you're doing an audit. So like trying to perfect your craft. You do not have to be perfect, but some form of perfectionism in your business is important. So double checking your work. Organization. Everyone has a different way of doing things, but organizing, you need to have your thoughts organized, because otherwise you're going to mess up on your follow-ups, or you're going to miss something, or like we're doing right now, planning your week is so important because that's organizing your thoughts for the entire week. And if you're not organized, stuff is going to fall through the cracks. So figuring out whatever that looks like for you. Diligence or consistency, of course, is important. So being consistent day in and day out. If you're missing days upon days with posting, with contents, with doing your IPAs, it's like you're starting all over again, because your audience needs that reliance on you, and they're literally building trust. And one of the ways that trust is eroded is by you not showing up and being consistent every single day. And then the last one is called prudence, and that's the ability to make the right decisions. So having integrity in your business is so important. Doing the right thing. I am so grateful we're part of a company that takes the time to do the compliance standards. So if you haven't done compliance before, so if you're newer, go to your compliance in your back office and take those tests, because if you take the first one, you get $25 in credits, which is awesome. So do that and make sure that you're staying on top of that compliance, because we want to be within integrity. We want to do things different. Our company takes the time to make sure that we're staying in alignment with the things that we need to do. And so prudence is important, or staying within integrity and making the right decisions. So that's something I just wanted to share with you. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go through our social media. So pull out your phones real quick, or your laptop, or whatever you choose that you want to utilize. I thought I had all this written down somewhere. Okay. So something I realized because I think sometimes it's good to have a come to Jesus with yourself. I do it. I don't just like preach that and then not take it upon myself to do that. I definitely have pulse checks for myself every once in a while. And something I was realizing yesterday, I don't know why, like maybe it's my ADHD, I have no idea, but a random thought came into my head and I was like, if I was somebody that was brand new to my page, what would I think? And it had me thinking, like, it's really important that we're taking that audit because we can get caught in our daily routines. We can get caught in getting so much information from so many different sources that we're like trying to do all these different things and really understanding, like, is it hitting the way that it should be hitting? And we're not posting just for the sake of posting. Like, we want to be effective at it and we want to understand that what we're doing is making a difference and it's actually moving our business forward. And if somebody's coming onto our page, that they have a glimpse of who we are and what we're doing. So the first thing that I want you to do is pull up your Facebook first. If you don't have Instagram yet, you can skip the second portion, but Facebook, somebody's popping onto your page. Now, if you're on your page, click on the three dots right next to where I think they did an update recently. So there's a big bar that says add story. Next to that, there is a box that has three dots. Click on that. And then it'll bring up a bunch of profile settings. I want you to click on view as. Where did I go? So here you're going to be viewing it as somebody that's visiting your page. And they totally did updates because my bio doesn't even show up anymore. And I don't even know if it's just because it's me seeing it. That's interesting. So go to that. Now, I want you to put yourself in the mindset of, this is somebody that is brand new to my page. Yeah, eyeball icon. Yours is showing still, mine doesn't show. Weird. Whatever. My content on my profile is public, yeah. Ooh. Is anyone else's bio not showing besides me? Maybe it's because I have an iPhone. So maybe it's an iPhone up.
No, I have an iPhone and mine's showing.
Why do you?
But my bio is public. Here, I'll go back to me. Edit profile. Edit bio. Public.
If y'all are using a computer to do this, to view it as a customer, it's the eyeball before the three dots.
Oh, perfect. Well, whatever. I don't know why mine's like that. It's strange. That's okay. If I click on about, it shows up, but under my posts, it doesn't. So now we're putting ourselves in the mindset of, I am somebody brand new coming to her page or his page. Like, I don't even know this person. Take like any preconceived thought out of your mind and just think of it as like a fresh eyeball taking a look at your page. First thing is your profile picture clean of you and you can tell it's you? That's a very important thing. It's not you and your whole entire family. It's not you with a Thrive sticker on it. I know, you guys, that Paul tells us to put these, what are they called, frames on or whatever, but we are not Thrive, okay? Thrive is a part of our business, is a part of our life. It's not us. So make sure you have a clear photo where people can see your picture. It's not like you're super far back or anything like that, because you got to understand, when you are commenting on somebody's thing or when you're sending them a message, do you know how small that circle is that pops up? Super small. So you want something that is identifiable as you. So make sure that's really tiny. and it's not of like you and other people, because then they're like, okay, which one is this person? Is it that one or that one? Like you and a group of people. No. Then your cover photo can contain a picture of you and your family. That's where that's intended for. But your main profile picture should be just of you and should stand out in some sort of way. Because, like I said, that bubble is so tiny. And if there's a bunch of people in your entire family, like they're not going to be able to identify it. But when you're commenting on somebody, they're like, oh, that's Megan. You know what I mean? Okay. So there's that piece. Your bio shouldn't say, I mean, your bio is about you. I try to include my, like some of my things in it, my 5 things, the things that make me me. Thrive as a ball baby. Thrive as Paul's baby, right? Like, it's okay for him to have that, which he doesn't even. So, like, dude, quit telling us to do it, and then you ain't doing it. Come on now. So, yeah, I understand, like, if you want credits and stuff like that, but for me, the longevity and the integrity of my business and my personal brand is more important than throwing a frame up on there. I think it's important that you're telling your story in your pictures, that you should be showing your patches and that you're a thriver and all those things. Word. Oh, we're going through our profile. So if you go to your profile on Facebook, we're doing an audit right now, because we want to understand what they're thinking when they come into our page if they've never met us before. Because if you're growing your network, or maybe like you just haven't had a chance to really connect with somebody that's already in your friends list and you're going through and you're engaging, it's important that if they're coming to your page that they know who you are and that what you stand for and that sort of thing. So like for my bio, I have a Bible verse. I wrote godly focused health and wellness, because that's, I demonstrate that I'm a mom of 3. And then I have like little paws that say paw mom, like for mom. And then I explained a little bit about what I do, helping women escape a limited mind. So there's that. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a scroll through the last couple days. And I want you to ask yourself this when you're going through and scrolling that. Do they understand what I offer? Or if I even offer anything? So do they understand what I'm offering, or if I even offer anything? No, I think that's okay. I think it's just like if you got like all the crap on it, you know what I mean? Like the frame and it says like Thrive 1, 2, 3 in your profile picture. Like, no, because my last profile picture, I had my arms crossed and there was a patch in mine. But it didn't look like I was just focusing on the patch. It was me, and that was a part of me, if that makes sense. Okay, so do they understand what I'm offering, or that I even have something to offer? So that means, do they know I have a business opportunity to offer them? Do they know that I have a solution to their health and wellness needs? And so like scroll back through the last week. So through February 28th. Just take a look. I'm just going to give you guys a minute. This was like a real huge realization for me. Like I was like, I'm showing that I do my 3, or that I have like a patch on, and I'm talking about like freedom with my business and stuff like that. But I was like, if somebody was coming to my page and looking at it, they wouldn't understand what I have to offer them at all, or think that they'd be like, cool, she's on. So here's mine. I'll just give you guys like what I decided. Okay. So I'm like, oh, cool. She's like working out. She looks good. Like, I wonder what she's doing. I say she looks good. Like, not full of myself, I swear. She posted something funny about a 5-year-old. So she has kids. She has a daughter. I can see. She has this thing on her arm. I don't know what that is. And it looks like she's going for a walk outside. She posts quotes. Looks like she's fitting into a pair of jeans. And then my live video, if they watch it, I am talking about samples in my live video. So I am talking about the products, but you need to have a good mix. That's a good conversation starter, though. I did another live video. Oh, she's out for another walk. Oh, and she has a friend that's in a millionaires club. I wonder how she does that. Because I shouted out Stephanie Grotchick because she hit the millionaires club last week. Oops. Again, she has a girl. I see some weight loss progress pictures. And then she wrote something funny. So I was like, okay, if I was somebody coming in and I didn't watch my live videos, then I wouldn't see like, where's the benefit that she has to offer me? And I was like, damn, I need to switch that up. Because sometimes I think we get like so into our lives and we think we're doing the right things, but then we forget to like take a bird's eye view and outside perspective and look at it. So that's the first thing you want to ask, like, can they even see that you have something to offer? And that means like not just talking about how you have energy all day either. That means like you need to be positioning your post as saying, do you ever feel like this? Can you relate to this? These are some of the taglines that I use. So like, I don't personally, what I might do is, this is what I might do. Like save the picture from the fan page, copy the text, and then like write a little blurb at the top saying like, oh my gosh, I relate so much to blah, blah, blah story. Or if you're a nurse, like you need to read this story. Or if you're about whatever their specific thing is, that's the way that I do it. I never share off of other people's pages, ever. I never share posts off of other people's pages. Like when you click the share button and put it onto your page, I'm a content creator. I'm not a content sharer. So that's why I do that. So we're going to get into that. So do they understand what I offer, or if I even have anything? Do they know I have a business at all? So if you're saying like in your profile, you're like entrepreneur or business owner, and then they're going to your page and they're like, I can't tell that you're a business owner. Like nobody is going to come to you if they don't know you have something to offer. So that was like a huge realization to me. So positioning the posts, like, can you relate? Have you ever felt this way? Drop a heart if you feel this, and then talk about your story. Or you can say like, do Mondays suck for you? Hashtag you need this, and you need to like post a picture of your patch or whatever. Short blurbs sometimes hit way better than like the long posts, especially when you're being aware of what time you're posting. If you're posting these like long stories in the morning that are like forever long, nobody's going to read it. They're tired. They're just like mindlessly scrolling Facebook. But if you look like pumped and enthusiastic in your picture and you have a patch and you're like up since 4 or up since 5 or like feeling great in 10 minutes, and they're like, what the hell is she doing? So I think that's important. Yeah, try that on Monday. You can do a live video too in the morning. That's another thing. So can you even tell? If not, keep that in the back of your mind. Next thing, I want you to take a look back for the next week. Do they understand who you are? Can they tell briefly by just scrolling back what you're about? We're going to my God, I just pushed down my calendar. We're going to analyze your stories as well with this piece, but do they even know who you are? So like if you put yourself again into the other person's mindset, can I understand something about this person, or do I understand something about this person? So like, again, scroll back through mine. I can tell that this woman is on a fitness journey, and I can tell that she has a 5-year-old because she's talking about it, and it's a daughter because I see a picture of her and her daughter. Cool. She's walking, so she's obviously on that health journey that I saw before. So she's out for walks. She's trying to help people with their beliefs, fitting into a pair of jeans, profile picture. She's out for another walk. So like, and it's a big day for her daughter for some reason. She must live somewhere cold because there's snow out. I mean, like, you got to think that through all this stuff. Yeah. So there's that. Do they get a brief idea of who you are by scrolling through for like a week? And if not, you're probably sharing other people's posts, or you're posting quotes all the time. People can't understand who you are if you just post quotes all the time. People can't understand who you are, or like if you're funny or anything like that, if you're just posting quotes. I get like we want to be motivational to people, but sometimes we get too motivational, like posty, if that makes sense. Like you're just posting motivational stuff all the time, like quotes every single day or whatever, and you're not allowing people enough chance to actually get to know you. You're just like, you're a Pinterest board is basically what you are. You're not a person because you're just throwing up quotes all the time. So are you allowing people to get to know you with not only your posts, but doing live videos as well? I'm not sure what's going on with that. Maybe try it from a desktop as opposed to your phone. That might be a good idea. So like back to what Tara was saying, she has 2 TAC posts and a Lavelle story as her first 3 posts. Nobody is getting to know you in between those posts. It is so important that people are getting to know you as well. Oh, okay. Because if they don't build connection with you, it doesn't matter what you're selling. They're not going to trust you enough to go to you because they don't know anything about you. I mean, you might get the rare desperate person that's just randomly looking for a Thrive person. And because they saw somebody else doing it a long time ago and now they're interested. But that is very, very rare. They need to get to know you as a human and why they should trust you enough to get into your inbox. And that begins with giving them a peek on your insights. So if you're looking through your stuff and you're not even like understanding who you are, or if somebody else can't understand who you are, it's time to start putting some stuff that makes you you. And that's where the 5 pillars come in that we talked about. We have a whole Zoom on it. If you go to my YouTube page, Megan Holcomb, you can search Megan Holcomb on YouTube. It's on there. And you can search that. Sorry, I was just distracted by something quick. So yeah, making sure that they get to know you. Now that you're on your Facebook, you can click out of the view as, because I don't think you can like watch stories when you do that. So click out of that, go back to your main profile. Now we're going to have you click on your stories. You guys, some people only watch stories. Some people only visit the newsfeed. So you need to make sure you're hitting both points when you can, because if you're not in your stories, some people literally just watch stories all day because they don't have time. They don't want to scroll through the timeline. They just want to like scroll through stories quick. And I always say your stories is like the behind the scenes. You guys, reality TV is so popular because people want to like indulge in like peeking into people's lives creepily, right? But that's what your story should be like. a peek into your life, and it's like you're behind the scenes footage of your life. So story views have been going way, way up. Can people see your archive stories? I don't believe so. So if you don't have a little blue circle around your profile pictures, or around your profile picture, you need to start posting more stories, because they disappear after 24 hours and you always need to have active stories going on. So important. So clicking on your stories, again, with the same mindset, do they understand that I have something to offer? Do they understand who I am? So going through my stories, I have a picture of me and my daughter. She posted something about inspiring people. Oh, she made steak and a salad. So that looks really good. Oh, she's working out. So she must be on like somebody that works out. Enrolled a new customer. Oh, somebody fell. So like I screenshot when I have my new customers, like when it says like you enrolled a new customer, or when I get the email, and I post that into my stories. It kind of creates FOMO. Like people are like, what are all these people getting? I do the same with samples too. Like if I'm going to the post office physically, I will show like my packs that I'm sending out. If I'm sending them through the back office, I screenshot the part that says like, you sent a sample out to Jessica or whatever. And so you enrolled a new customer. It said and I wrote a little blurb that said, fell in love with her sample. Now full month is headed her way at an insane discount. Sample of what? She's doing this 75 hard thing. Oh, okay. And then she posted workouts. Okay, maybe these are the things that she's talking about. So I have like a picture of my capsules, and I said 2 little capsules, so much energy and so many nutrients. And I was like, okay, cool. And then there's some Bible stuff. So she must be a woman of faith. And then I literally, because I had this realization yesterday where I was like, I'm just posting pictures in my stories of my 3 steps. I'm not like physically talking them through what they are and why am I doing this. So that's what I did this morning. I took them through like making my shake and putting on my patch in my stories and talked with them. I even just said like, I've just realized I don't really talk about this with you guys that much on my stories. So I know I post pictures, but I kind of wanted to explain to you why I do this or what it is that I do. So I walked them through that. Talking in your stories, again, is so, so important, because some people only watch stories. It allows people to connect with you throughout the day. So I always try to make sure that I am talking at some point in my stories. It doesn't even have to be about my face. Like it doesn't even have to be my face. It can be like I was talking about a story or a book that I was reading and how it's helpful. And like, if you need this sort of mindset, like read this book is what I said. So they need to hear your voice. They don't need to just see a whole bunch of pictures of you. Like, let's set ourselves apart, because I can tell you when I was interacting with stories the other day and going through other people's, I was like, I would not sit and read that shit. Let's be honest. Like, I just forwarded through it because I was like, this says nothing. It's like an advertisement. Who actually reads like the newspaper or advertisements anymore? If you see a bunch of words written, I don't. So if you can talk and go through your things and then actually how do you do the reels? So we're not going to get micro with all of the technical stuff. I just want you guys to like take a bird's eye view of your profile page and like realize, am I actually showing up the way that I should be? And then we're going to go into giving you some content ideas for the week real quick as well. So, where was I? Shoot. I totally lost my train of thought. Talking through your stories. Damn. Oh, wait, no, that's not it. Oh, I was going through other people's. Okay. Got it. I was going through other people's stories and interacting because that's a really good way for you to build engagement because it hops them right into their DMs. So, or their messenger. And that's like a priority for populating your stuff on their newsfeed. Again, micro level, we're trying to stay really like above surface level. But I was realizing like these people were using like these stock photos and they like just said a bunch of shit. And I was like, I'm not going to read through all that stuff. I'm not. Quick blurbs, quick hits. People aren't going to sit there and like read your entire compensation plan in a screenshot. I was like, ugh, it didn't feel good. It didn't look good. And sometimes they were like skewed funny. Like this is where the perfectionism comes in. Like make sure it's appealing to the eye at some point. It was just not, it was a hot mess. And I wanted to be like, I just want to help you, but you're in a different company and you should just come over here. But that was something that I realized. So talking through things, posting like little pieces of information, not like huge things that people have to like sit there and actually read. People aren't reading shit when they're going to stories. Sorry for my language if you're offended by that, but sometimes I feel like it just hits different when you say words like that. So do they have an understanding of who you are when you're going through your stories? And just ask yourself, like, if I was an outside person, do I know who this person is? Do I know if they have something to offer me, health or business wise? And if not, like, this is your opportunity to take a look at your social media and make a little bit of a shift if you're not seeing the results that you want with your social media. Real fast, we're going to go to Instagram. If you're not on Instagram, you should be. I'm just kidding. If you're not on Instagram, you can just continue to assess your Facebook profile, but go to your Instagram profile. I'll give you a minute to hop over there. This one's going to be real fast because a lot of people's stories from Instagram go over to Facebook. So that's a lot of the same thing. But I just wanted to give a different perspective because we have the tiles for Instagram. You don't suck at Instagram. You just need to get into it more. You don't suck. It's not that much different than Facebook, you guys. The first part is just starting, okay? I know it's overwhelming, especially, and so I waited until I felt like I mastered Facebook or like I understood the operations of Facebook for the most part before really diving into Instagram because I don't want people to feel like they're overwhelmed, but it is important for you to be in multiple places if you can. So we're at our Instagram and for me, it just says Meg for my name with a little heart or with a little star. And then it's very similar to my Facebook bio for my bio here. It says godly focused health and wellness, 75 hard living, because that's something that I'm currently doing. And I'm adding a lot of people from the hashtag. So I need to make sure that I'm putting that in my bio. And then helping women escape a limiting mind and unlocked what God has called them to do. And then it points down to my link tree. Instagram, you can Google it. You can literally Google anything. That is how I learned everything was I Googled. How do I create highlights? How do I whatever I want to know, I Googled it. I YouTubed. How do I use Lightroom to make presets, to put on presets? We are in the age of information. There is no excuse for you to say, I don't know how to. You can literally look up anything. Come to Jesus moment with Megan. If you want to be a leader in this business, you need to be self-sufficient and start looking for solutions to your problems yourself first before relying on somebody else first. I said too many firsts. You need to be self-reliant instead of always asking for somebody to do something for you first. So if I don't know something, the first thing I try to do is like, I'm going to Google it. And if I can't find the answer, then I'm going to like maybe reach out to somebody that looks like they got it together. There are so many people that are teaching things about how to grow your Instagram, how to make Instagram, your Instagram profile, how to create the reels, how to create highlights, like all those things. You can literally get that information anywhere. So there's that. So when we're looking at our profile, if you don't have highlights yet for your stories, don't worry about this part. But I recently audited my highlights and changed it a little bit. So like, what do my highlights look like? 75 hard, business, supplements, food, and faith. So then I organize my stories into those categories. So if people want to come in and just look at me doing the 75 hard, or just see like, what is this business she's talking about, or supplements or whatever. So there's that. Now we're going to scroll down and you see all your tiles for Instagram. Again, I think it's harder to show the business piece in pictures unless you're like showing a large group of people together, or like maybe you are standing by like your vehicle if you have the auto bonus, or something like that, because you don't see the words until you click on the picture. So what can I gather just based on these tiles? Because here's the thing, when you're adding people on Instagram, they get a brief, they look at basically your first 9 tiles and see like, do I want to follow this person? So for me, I have a reel that says, if you're feeling overwhelmed and unworthy. So she's helping with something. She has a daughter. Not sure what this other reel is about. Looks like she lost some weight. She did another reel. Maybe I will check that out. Again, weight loss. A picture of her with a peace sign. It's kind of good to do this because sometimes you look at yourself and you're like, am I really telling a story? Or am I just posting what I want to post? Her daughter again. Yada, yada. So there's that. So can they get an idea of who you are by just looking at your profile tiles? Like, can they see some of your things? So like in some of mine, I have a Bible. I'm outside. I show a picture of my husband with my daughter. I'm by my vehicles. I have 2 dogs that you can see in mine, and kids and books. So you kind of want to, like, it shouldn't be, Instagram shouldn't be like your face, your face, your face, your face, your face, your face, your face. It should be like your face, your kids, your office space, your face again. Like I try to recycle every 3. So I tried, and I haven't been doing a good job of that lately. I can see that. But that's what you should try to aim for, is like having a recycled, like not just you, because then they're like, who is this person? I have no idea. So cycling between some pictures, like an outdoor picture. It's your dogs. Oh, what do you think? Somebody sneeze? Okay, so we're running short on time, but I thought this is super important. So we're going to do this maybe, I'm for sure once a month, maybe every couple weeks, but it'll be a lot quicker because we'll be able to just be like, okay, for the first 10 minutes, let's audit our stuff. And then we'll go into the stuff. This one is just a little more lengthy than, because we're introducing this right now. So I'm just going to hit on the things that you want to talk about for the week. And then I'll leave like the last 5 minutes open for macro level Q&A, not like how do I do this sort of thing, but like maybe what would be your advice about this question, or yada, yada, yada. So, oh, thanks. Do you want to talk about those real quick, Shannon? Can you hear me, Shannon?
I can.
Yeah, go ahead and go through those.
Okay, I just sent a thing to Megan. It's the social media holidays for the week. So Monday, March the 8th is International Working Women's Day, Be Nasty Day, and in Canada, it's Commonwealth Day. Tuesday,
Tuesday. I love that I can do this with my daughter. Thanks for that. Okay, go ahead.
Tuesday is National Barbie Day, National Get Over It Day, and Organize Your Office Day.
That's perfect for Tuesday. Because
Yes.
you can talk about your payday and organizing your office. And you guys, you don't have to have an office. Like, what is your office space? If it's sitting on your couch, that's cool that you get to work from your couch and don't have to like go somewhere else to do. Because you guys, real fast. Before I started this business, I was looking for a part-time job, and the thought of like leaving my kids to have to do a part-time job on top of a full-time job like stressed me the F out. So if somebody would have shown me like you can work from anywhere and get paid from your phone, I would have been like, hell yeah, sign me up. Okay, go.
Just like for the business on Monday, tomorrow being International Working Women's Day.
Hold on, I gotta mute somebody. And okay, go ahead.
It's a great day to post about the opportunity tomorrow because it's International Working Women's Day. Work from home, enjoy your life. Wednesday.
Or if you work a full-time job, how are you maintaining energy throughout the day or at the end of the day to actually play with your kids because you're a working woman?
Yep.
Sorry, dudes. You can pick something else. You can be nasty that day or something. I'm just
kidding. Be nasty
That's
day.
so
What it
weird.
is, but it's funny, so I'll find something funny to post about it. Wednesday, pack your own lunch day. International Day of Awesomeness, Middle Name Pride Day, and National Mario Day.
These are awesome.
Thursday.
And it's really funny that on Thursday, World Plumbing Day, because if you know anything about Mario, he's a plumber.
I've worked over 20 years in the plumbing industry, so that's an important day for me.
Yeah, for sure.
And then it's also World Kidney Day on Wednesday, Popcorn Lovers Day, and this one's a good one, Dietitian Nutritionist Day.
So you could talk about nutrition.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Friday is, of course, the Girl Scouts Day because it's their birthday. And Plant a Flower Day.
Cool.
That's something you can do with your family.
Yeah, that's something you could show that's like outside of Thrive that you could do that day. I love that.
Saturday, I'll also post these where you do the replays and where you posted the Zoom link. Saturday is National Canine Veterans Day. Now this
Wait,
is
can we time out for a second?
Yes.
So Thursday you said World Kidney Day.
Yes.
And Marissa just said that, of course, TAC has kidney cancer this month.
Yep.
So you can tie those two together. Oh, love that.
There you go. That's perfect. Okay, Saturday, we were on National Canine Veterans Day, World Sleep Day. Great thing to talk about rest, guys. World Sleep Day. National Good Samaritan Day, Genealogy Day, Earmuff Day, Jewel Day, Smart and Sexy Day, and International Fanny Pack Day. So I was thinking about doing something fun.
I freaking love these.
Right, you do something Saturday, like, well,
You
they say
guys.
Fanny Pack Day. Does that mean I'm smart and sexy?
Yes, samples in your fanny pack.
There
Boom.
you
Oh, I love that.
Excellent.
And I have fanny packs, just so you guys
Hey, I have
know.
a quick question.
Yeah.
Can I interject? Shannon, where are you finding these at? I'm going to watch the recording of this, but where are you finding these? Like, do you just Google it and it comes up?
I Google it, but I pay attention to who's posting it because you got to make sure they change every year. So you want to make sure that it's the updated version. But I have them for all of March and all of April, and I'm going to post them each week in the where she does the Zoom links. I'm going to post all your days out.
Cool.
Awesome. Thank you. That's exciting.
You're
Fanny pack.
welcome. Okay, where were we at? We were on
Sunday.
Sunday now, right? Okay, so Sunday is National Children's Craft Day, National Write Your Story Day, Pi Day, that's P-I, and then Daylight Savings Time, spring forward.
People are losing an hour of sleep, guys. You better be talking about the capsules the day after that. Because people are going to be flipping tired the next day. The 15th. Yes. When is St. Patrick's Day? The 17th?
The 17th.
Cool.
It's
So
always the 17th. That'll be next week.
okay.
Now, if you
It's
go by
Saturday
week
already.
celebrations, so the week of March the 7th through the 13th is Girl Scout Week, International Women's Week, National Consumer Protection Week, National Procrastination Week.
Oh God, that's my week, you guys.
Yes, it's Women in Construction Week, Words Matter Week, and then the 8th through the 12th is Endometriosis Awareness Week, National School Breakfast Week, and the 8th through the 14th is Women of Aviation Worldwide Week.
Craziness.
I'll put all those in there too.
Thanks.
Welcome.
Right? Whoever thought fanny packs or any of the dude, I'm like, why didn't I just save all of my clothes from middle school? Because all that shit's coming back. Like, come on. I'm gonna hit really quick. What are the things you want to touch on? And the real times never change. So Mondays is Inspire. These are gonna be really fast. Tuesday, Educate. I think we're at the point now where we're coming into this every single week with the same thing, so you have an idea of what you can do. Tuesday, Educate. Wednesday is Tell. Thursday is Engage. Stir up leggings. Friday is Educate or Inspire. Saturday is Entertain. Yes, I will. And Sunday is Connect. So those are the topics you can talk about outside of Thrive within your own 5 things those days. Thrive, you better be talking about capsules on Monday mornings, or if people hate Mondays. I feel like it should never change because people are tired as hell on Mondays. That is, maybe I am such an advocate for it because that's what brought me into the business. And I know what it's like to wake up on Saturday and like hate your entire week. So there's that. Tuesday, it is auto bonus day or bonus week, right? This week. I don't care if you did not get an auto bonus or if you do not get a bonus. You better be talking about those things still. Do you want those things for your life? Then you better be talking about them. So talking about like one of my goals is da-da-da-da-da. Maybe it's shouting out one of your friends on your team that has their auto bonus or that earned a bonus. Maybe it's just talking about the ability to get a bonus at all for people starting right now. So for 4,000 to 200,000, maybe real crazy. If somebody came in and got 200K, that'd be nuts.
Can I say something else?
Yep.
It's also been approved that next stimulus checks coming out, $1,400 per person. Taxes are being done.
Too.
So people are just looking for all of that money right now. So it's a perfect time for them to be able to invest in their health because they're getting $1,400 per person, even for their dependent, plus their taxes are coming in. And talking about taxes, if anybody is looking for a free way to do them, Credit Karma does let you do your taxes for free, and they'll let you see what you get before you can even have to worry about putting it through.
They're saying the stimulus money should be there the 13th. That week, 13th through the 20th.
Yeah, that's it.
So if you're not top of mind right now and talking about investing in your future, you guys, like, let's go. Our business is about to blow the F up, you guys. if you're not staying consistent, make this week the week that you're actually showing up every single day. Please, for the love of Pete, do it. Facts. Anyways, so talk about that. Thrive. You can talk about like what are some common questions that you get from people. Like, can you shower with a patch on? Maybe do like a quick Q&A live or something like that. And let me see what I actually posted for mine. I put like how feeling good and confidence is directly correlated. And I didn't know that just by feeling good every single day, it was going to boost my confidence. Because do you know how many people are walking out there with low self-esteem? Let's help people build confidence in themselves. And it starts with feeling good. Thursday, Throwback Thursday, testimonials, stuff like that. I'm just trying to make this super fast, you guys. Sorry. If you need ideas, you can always rewatch last week's and utilize some of the same ideas. And then Fridays is Freebie Friday. Samples, always a staple for me. I always talk about samples in my stories or on a post on Fridays. And then Saturdays, Small Business Saturday, talk about a promotion that you have personally. That would be a perfect day to talk about it. That you have discounts available. If you don't have credits to provide free shipping or anything like that, you guys, say 20% off. Because if they do the auto ship, it's 20% off. So 20% off. Small Business Saturday.
Plus your free box of shakes.
Yeah, there you go. And then Sundays, planning your week, setting your week up for success, or like sharing your story, your personal Thrive story at night, either in a live or in a post, because that's when it's going to hit the best. Somebody said they wanted Reels times. So Reels, Monday, 6 a.m., 10 a.m., 10 p.m., 6, 10, and 10. Tuesday, 9 a.m. Wednesday, 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 10 p.m. Thursday, 9 a.m., 12 p.m., 7 p.m. Friday, 5 a.m., 1 p.m., 3 p.m. 513. Saturday, 11 a.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m. And then Sundays, 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 4 p.m.
And can I just clarify that those times you're giving, those are just like when people are on Reels the most, or?
Yep. So
Okay.
Yep. Wednesdays it says that Wednesdays are the best days for Reels, like for whatever reason.
Hump day. I don't know.
Hump day. Everyone's trying to get over the hump. You guys, and I don't know if they're doing something different with Reels. I posted a Reel. Let me look back when I actually posted that. I don't know if it's even going to tell me. Hold on. Hold the phone. I posted a Reel for February 22nd. So what? 2-3 weeks ago. And it had a little bit. What's the Reels thing? Posting times? Yeah, posting times for Reels. I posted it on the 22nd. Y'all, last week it like blew up unexpectedly. I have 28.1 thousand views on it. So 28,100 views. And that all came in like a day. Yeah. I was like, holy shit, it's right. And it just happened last week. So, and it was 2 weeks before that I did that. So don't sleep. Like sometimes it takes a little bit for the engagement to show up. Make sure you're posting hashtags in there and make sure you're engaging with anyone that comments. So like commenting back. And stuff like that. I was like, I was not expecting that at all. But let me look at my insights.
I shared a tip last night with my team. There's it's out there that if it's trending in TikTok now, in 3 to 4 days, it will be trending on Reels. So if you're able to keep up on the trends in TikTok, you can get a head start on Reels.
Ooh, smart, Shannon. Thank you for sharing that.
Welcome.
But like my accounts reach went up 1,852%. Like, holy cow, it's the best way to organically grow your audience. I think total followers that I got just in the last couple days was 70. So be consistent, you guys, and show up in Reels if you can. And if you're afraid, do it anyway. The only way that you're going to get better at it is if you continually do it. And who cares if you mess up and you don't like how it looks or whatever. Like, you'll get better at it the more you do it. So don't worry. Okay? Here's the thing too, if you're sharing, like if you save your TikToks and you upload them to Instagram, if it has the TikTok little watermark on it, Instagram will push that down. Do it scared. Preach.
I have no idea, Kelly. She's asking about the chocolate recover, if it's different or whatnot.
Different than the vanilla? Probably not. I don't know, actually. Good question for support. You can send in a ticket and they will give you a really good explanation. That's the thing. If you ever have questions specific to products, like how many milligrams of caffeine are in it, is this safe for somebody that's blah, 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 you can send a ticket into support and they will tell you, and they'll give you a really detailed answer, which is nice. You're welcome. All right, guys. Don't forget to take a picture. I almost just did. I was going to say bye, and then I was like, no, I need it for my story. Try to hide my flowers because they're all dying. I need to get a new set. Okay. Everyone good to go? I'm going to hit stop on recording.